Cousin Vince, cousin Ricky. We are live. It's easier running these things a little live, so if we say some things that offend you, Ricky apologizes.
I'm not
Just
ready for
kidding.
this. The live one, it's a
But
risk. It's a gamble.
just a little bit. It'll be good though. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just catching up. It's been a little bit since we ran one of these. We finally got some time away from the busy schedules of married men now. Is what this looks like, I guess.
Mhm.
Just nonstop busy. But yeah, so Ricky, what you been up to, dude? Since I think it was like a month and a half ago, we did one of these.
Yeah. Well, I guess the last time I saw you was over. I flew in for a day over to Vegas for your wedding, which was, I was telling everyone, the best wedding I've ever been to. It was like a party. He had like a projector with the fights playing the entire time. I'm like, oh
Yeah, yeah,
hell yeah, I can get down on this, dude. It was such
yeah.
a good time. Got a party with the champ Marab as well. So, you know, I was loving
Yeah, I
it.
was sick, dude. Dude, a lot of people said that how good it was. So I don't know. I had a great time. I'm glad you made it out. I know you went right from partying to catching your flight, like the animal you are.
Dude, it was kind of wild because I flew in. My flight was at 6 a.m. because I just was flying in for the day. Because okay, it's my fault because I planned on going for the entire week, and then I had three teammates fighting on the card. I guess you had some teammates fighting on that the day
Yeah, yeah.
before, and all their fights got canceled. So I ended up changing my flight. Lazy, lazy, lazy. Didn't book my flight, so I ended up having to be like, okay, I'm flying in for the day kind of
Oh,
thing.
bruh.
I my flight was at 6 a.m. Saturday, and then 5 something on Sunday. So yeah, just flew in, got a workout in, and just partied up with you until my flight. It was epic though, bro. It was good.
Dude, it was pretty epic. That was fun. I had a blast. That was the best wedding I've ever had. Hopefully, the last one I ever have.
Yeah,
This is kind of the plan. So,
yeah, one and done.
definitely the last one, dude. Definitely the last one. But yeah, more good news. Your boy's got a fight. My official welcome back to the UFC. I got a full camp. Um, I put a little thing on Instagram and letting people guess, saying they could win a shirt. And shout out Jade. Jade won, dude. But she gets revoked because I
Yeah.
know damn well she was sitting right next to you and you were like the first person I called about it.
Yeah, I knew she was
Um,
up to something. She's like, "Hey, what? Who's Vince Finey? What's his name?" She like wanted to know specifics. I was like, "What are you doing over there?"
that was so funny. Yeah, she messaged me and said who it was, and I was like, "Motherfucker, you don't count. Like,
Yeah,
get out of here."
but that's it's just dropping though, right? Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just saw a post for the first time
just
right
sharp.
now.
I was trying to beat the damn media outlets, but those guys are quick. So yeah, fighting Elijah Smith. I think I had one person guess right on uh on Instagram. I had a bunch of good guesses on Twitter as well or X. So Noah Gasho, um, I'll hit you up. I'll get your address. I'll send you a shirt.
Oh, dope!
Appreciate you,
Let's
dude.
go, Noah.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So
He's a bantamweight too, so
yeah.
watch out,
Oh, is
Vince.
he?
Yeah,
Oh, he's
yeah,
got his eyes on me. That's why he's
yeah.
watching. I see. You don't get no shirt no more. But yeah. So we got Elijah Smith here in Vegas, February 15th. Um, another Apex fight, but fucking whatever. I don't care. I like staying home. I like a weight
Mhm.
cut at the house. Be ready for it. I can't wait. I'm amped every time I think about fighting, dude. My palms get sweaty. I'm
What was
I'm
your
I'm ready
initial
to go already,
reaction with when you got the name of the opponent? What'd you
bro.
think?
So the first thing I thought of, and I think I told you about this too in the past. I've trained with this dude before. He came through Syndicate. We got into a few good little scrambles and scraps at Syndicate. Get out of here,
Oh,
dog. Sorry, my dog's here. And yeah, he's just a young kid full of piss and vinegar. You know how they are. They just get excited, ready to go. Um, yeah, so we had a few good little goes, and I was like, okay, well, I know it's his debut. He had a pretty tough, solid fight in his contender series fight. Showed some heart, did his thing. I think we're having a banger. I think it's a sick fight. So that's like fight of the night or performance of the night rather for me is kind of what I'm aiming for.
yeah. Yeah, I know we've talked about it before too. That's the crazy thing about your gym over there in Vegas. It's like one of the most popular gyms in Vegas, Syndicate.
Right.
So like, you're gonna end up training with someone you might fight. You've seen it happen. It's happened right now.
Right.
Um, it's kind of wild, but it's kind of. Do you think that's an advantage?
I don't think much of it to be honest, dude. Like Marcel just chimed in saying, "Are the media outlets quick or was I slow?" No, dog, I was ready. It's the day later. Normally, the media outlets don't announce anything until like a week after I sign, but whatever. Um, but yeah, as far as an advantage for it, I don't think it goes one way or the other. So be it. Be ready for like training only means so much half the time anyway. So like if you get confidence from training or you lack some confidence because of how the training went, the fight usually plays out different. Like the only thing I guess that you could say is an advantage. It's not the first time seeing the guy. So
Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of the on the like the side that's like I'm like anti-training with like most people that I'm not familiar with at this time because I've trained at so many gyms throughout the years. I've done the whole like um I don't know like are we are we fighting right now or are we just like, playing touch or like
mm, mm,
it's always like light and then someone throws hard. I'm just like I'm too old for this.
yeah,
So I'm like I gotta
right.
trust you. Vince, come here, please.
Yeah, bro, I'm older than you. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I'm stoked. Hopefully you can make it down for some training.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's a few weeks before what I'm hoping to fight, which is UFC Seattle. No card
Mm.
yet, or no call yet for to be on the card, but that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm anticipating. Not able to announce anything yet because I don't have a contract, but I'm anticipating fighting on that card.
Ooh,
Been training like always, and just getting bored, waiting for the call. I think it makes sense. You know, they haven't been the UFC hasn't been back to Seattle in forever, so my plan was to be over there and training with you as much as I can for for the next fight. So
okay.
sounds like we'll be like pretty much in the same training camp aligned. So let's get it.
Sick. I like it, bro. I was really hoping to get on that Seattle card like
Oh,
as
that would have been
well.
sick.
Dude, if both of us got on, that'd be epic. I missed
Yeah.
it by a week, but what am I gonna do? Like, hey, why don't you guys push it back a week? Like, I don't think I'm in a position where I can do that yet. But yeah, man. It'll be sick to have you. Office will be cleaned out and ready for you. So whenever you want to come through, we can get it
Nice.
going.
Yeah. Got to come take advantage of the UFC PI for this next one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That'd be
Yeah,
sick.
they were just taking care of me, dude. It's been a couple of rough weeks of training my back. Ugh. But I feel good now. So UFC's great, bro. It's a awesome tool. So for those people who can't take advantage of it, shame on you, and shame on you for not
Yeah.
moving over here and
Damn.
taking advantage of it fully. I'm
Damn.
just
I
saying.
thought you were talking to me. Damn.
I know. Yeah.
I'm right here. All right. Hey, bro. So we were gonna talk a little bit about the fights last weekend. Brush up on
Mhm.
some fights, and then we got some fights this couple weekends. So, any of them that you want to talk about that stick out to you on the pay per view last week?
Last week, I don't want to start with the main event, but that's where my mind immediately goes. I know your boy Bryce Mitchell took on the Jiu Jitsu goat,
Oh,
Gron Gracie. Bro, what'd you think of that?
it was just like I don't know. It just like what is Crone doing? He hasn't really evolved too much. Like pulling guard, I literally went, ugh. Like that was my
Oh,
reaction. Like after like the third one, like I had like that. Like I was like, like
right,
if
right.
I'm gonna throw up, I was going through it, bro.
Oh, it
It
was
was not
rough.
good. But that's where we're at in MMA. Like
Mm,
you can be a Gracie, you can be someone, and we've seen it throughout the weight classes. There's guys who are, you know, jujitsu phenoms, but when it comes to like being on bottom and trying to play for too long, you can get elbowed in the face, and it's a different game.
right. Dude, it changes everything. That's literally what happened.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner the way he kept doing it. But oh, my boy Rob in the chat, O Town Love, represent. Anyways, yeah, Bryce Mitchell, he kind of, I think he did good, like, I don't know, staying safe. But his jiu-jitsu is no slouch either, especially when there's, like you're saying, punches and elbows involved. Like, it changes things. So, good on.
Yeah.
Did he get a bonus for that?
Dang, I didn't look up who got the bonuses last weekend.
I didn't either. I guess we
So
probably
that's
could.
something I usually like to see.
Yeah, bro. So good on Bryce for keeping the sport honest. Do you think Kron stays in the UFC or no?
Um, well, I don't. It doesn't seem like he's been like putting together a streak or anything, and I don't know. And he's getting older. I don't know. Seems like they like him. I mean,
Right.
he's like I said, he's not on a great winning streak or anything like that, and he's still got to fight someone within the top 15.
It's crazy.
So I mean, I don't know.
It's that Gracie
Depends on if
name.
they like him or not.
Yeah,
Sounds like they do. They like the name.
that's nuts. I wonder what they do with him after this, though. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. And I mean, let's talk about the main event. I guess let's jump over there because I know there was a bunch of great fights, but you trained with Kai, and so you know him like on a personal level, and he fought for a world title. So
Yeah.
you probably have some like good. Did you see him at all during the week, or did you any connections, or how do you think that fight went?
Dude, I only got to see him one time. When he was here for his camp, which I think he was here for like the last 3 weeks of it. Just saw him at the PI with like the wedding and the other stuff going on. Like our paths just didn't cross. I was kind of pulled away in different spots. But I said what's up to him, told him good luck and everything. The fight, like it kind of played out how I thought it would. I was just hoping that like Kai would be able to pull off like one of those knees and get him out of there. Like
Bro, those knees were
I
so
admire his
fast,
effort,
bro.
bro. Dude, he
Oh
throws
my
I think some of the
god.
best knees like in MMA. It's not wasn't enough this time, but dude, he throws knees. They're great, they're beautiful,
Yeah,
and
game of inches. And those, dude, a couple of those were just
yeah,
like on the chest, barely missing the
mm-hmm,
jaw. Like, oh my, some probably even landed, but
yeah,
just not the right angle or whatever. But damn, they were
yeah,
fast.
yeah. So I was pulling for him. I was picking him to win, but I was telling people if Pantoja like he doesn't necessarily need to get people down to the ground, like he'll sneak his way around while they're standing, get to his back, and then if that happens, I just after seeing Kai and training with him and everything, like that's just not his best area. He likes a little bit of range where he can cover and explode and take
Yeah.
somebody out. And
Mhm.
I was just worried that Pantoja was going to be able to smother that, and he ended up doing so
That's his
and did
style,
his
dude.
thing.
He's gonna
Yeah,
return every time you throw at him. He's just like boom, boom. He just like
yeah,
walks forward, you know.
yeah. A little blitz. And he looked kind of like he looked stout this one, didn't he? I feel like he looked fit.
Who's that?
Pantoja.
Pantoja? Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
looked
feel like
ripped. Looked ripped.
more so than usual.
Yeah.
Pantoja was looking good. So yeah, good on him for winning. I'm curious where Kai goes as far as the rankings now because he was a debut guy, which in itself was interesting enough. Know what I mean? So I'm curious what they're gonna
Mm.
do as far as I don't know. Like they're gonna call him number two. They're gonna call him still the top five, top 10. Like I don't know. The flyweight division's not the deepest division, I guess. So
Uh,
curious.
yeah, interesting. And I was thinking that about that too because they I was wondering if they would want to have like two Japanese kids fight each other because he just fought for a title. They just almost had a title eliminator with that other um, Japanese kid. What's his name? You remember?
Uh, Tetsuro, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Hmm.
Tyra.
That sounds right. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Tyra. You don't know either.
No, that's not right because Alex fought him. Oh yeah, that's him. Yeah, I was like, oh, but I just number one contender fight and then title fight. Man, it seems like it could match up, but I'm like, I just don't think they'd make that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I don't know, man. It's an interesting game we play.
Speaking
As far
of
as
Kai, he has
mm,
that. He has a promotion, which is like very interesting because I
huh.
don't know too much about it. But Tyson Nam just fought on it that same night, and it's in Japan, and it's like 1 minute fights.
Yeah, yeah. It's called Breaking Down. It's insane, bro.
It's like
I
the
went to those live. It's it's nuts, bro. Like the
really.
walkouts and everything takes way longer than the fight, and the fight's over immediately. It's crazy, bro.
It's like the most streamed thing in Japan. Is that or on
Yeah, I
YouTube
think
or something like that?
it gets more streams and buys than Ryzen does. I don't know about the New Year's Eve cards. I don't know how they compare to that, but like the way they've got that thing promoted over there, it does really well. They're killing it with that.
Yeah, it was an interesting format for sure.
Yeah, did you get a how many did you watch?
I watched just maybe like four, maybe
Mm,
a couple of them. It was like they're just I didn't really understand like I thought it was like if it there wasn't a knockout then it would go another round, but I saw a time where that didn't happen. So I was like, okay,
right.
I guess that's not a rule. And then I guess it's not a knockout. It's if you get dropped, it's the fight's over.
See, that's new to me because when I was there, it was knockouts only, and if there wasn't a knockout, like they would decide a winner, but if they couldn't decide a winner, then they would go the extra round.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
bro, who knows?
I
Like,
yeah,
I don't speak the language, and
it's
and I was just
confusing
kind of
maybe.
yeah, I was super confused. But
Yeah. I
yeah,
guess there was a lot of problems with the people from the other countries, like Tyson Nam, Cam, and there's
yeah,
another fighter that was in the tournament because it was a one night tournament. Tyson
right.
could have fought 3 times, um, and they all flew in and couldn't get it to Japan, and in Japan couldn't get it past immigration, and then had to fly to South Korea to get a visa. Do you know what was going on in South Korea just the other day with
No,
the martial law? They were under
in
martial
South
law
Korea.
in South Korea. And Tyson flew in that same exact day, bro. Yeah, it was
Oh
wild,
my
bro. I'm like,
god.
yeah, yeah. Dude. I actually told Tyson to jump on the phone with you because like that trip was so crazy. I'm like, oh, you need to talk to Vince about some of this stuff. But
I'm gonna have to hit him up, dude. I'm gonna have to hit him
yeah,
up. That's insane.
yeah, it was crazy, man. He had a crazy. I talked to him for like an hour and a half yesterday about that experience. Yeah,
I can't wait to hear. Bro,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
nuts. I had no clue. Wow.
But yeah, anyways, yeah, Kai was a part of it, and
Wow. That's
it's a
nuts.
very popular one over there in Japan, and they do like an interesting setup, with like mostly all stand up, one
Yeah.
minute fights, not
Yeah,
rounds
it's
fights.
him and his brother that are the like the CEOs of it, I think.
Huh.
They run it, I guess. But mind you, neither of them were there because they were here for the fight. So I don't know,
Mm.
like I don't know whoever they had, whoever they delegated some of their stuff to, because I've taught Patrick was also on there. You remember Patrick from the gym?
Yeah, yeah,
Does the
yeah,
backflips and all that. He was on that card too.
yeah.
Um, I haven't got to talk to him either, but I'm curious to see his whole
Mm.
perspective on everything.
Yeah,
That
ask
sounds
him,
nuts.
bro. Ask him. I'm curious. I couldn't believe some of the stuff Tyson was telling me, but
Wow.
yeah. Shoot. Well, anyways, you want to jump to this? We have a fight night this weekend. Covington versus Buckley. Where's that over in Florida?
It's in Tampa, dude, and I'm so stoked for it. Now that I look at the lineup. Prior to
Yeah.
that, I only known Davy Grant was on there, so I was most excited for his fight because he did his camp here with us. Stayed with me for a little bit when he was here too. Um, so that was the fight I was most looking at. But after looking at the whole card, there's a few bangers on there.
Yeah, and a few bantamweight fights too. But yeah, I'm pumped
Mm-hmm.
for that Davy fight. I didn't really know who the guy he was fighting. Looks like a tough dude. 10-2.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, coming off 2 wins. This will be his
First fight in
second
the
fight in the
UFC for
UFC.
this guy? Oh, second.
Second. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Mm. Yeah, I don't
yeah.
know. I think a lot of people look at. I think Davey gets a little bit overlooked, but in my eyes, I think he's like the uncrowned like champion, bro. He's a friggin' monster. He's so. Did you get to spar with him when you were here at all,
I have not got to work out with him. No,
dude?
but I hear great things. He's like he seems like he hits hard as hell.
Dude, dude. He might be the hardest hitter I've ever trained with any weight class, despite the weight class.
He has like lunchbox hands whenever.
Dude, yeah, and you could see him coming to you like, oh god, oh god, oh god. It's hard to get out of the way of. It's interesting, but I'm super stoked for him. Like, nicest dude ever. He's coming off of a neck surgery. He had to get a disc replaced. So like this is his first fight back from it, and I think it's been
Ugh,
less than a year or something. So like
ugh.
he's like I'll be damned if I'm not fighting again. So the first thing he did was look to get a fight. He was sparring before he was supposed to be sparring and everything. He's an animal, dude.
Yeah.
He's built different, um, for sure. So yeah, I'm hoping he pulls it off. I think he's kind of a bonus hunter, so I think that's a bonus worthy performance from him. Pretty, I don't want to say easily, but like pretty likely.
Nice. Oh yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Yeah,
My teammate Fernando Padilla is on the card from Team Oyama.
dude,
He's fighting
Fernando's the
Sean
man.
Woodson. Um, Two of the tallest guys in the weight class, I think.
Yeah,
like like Fernando usually doesn't like not have the reach advantage, but isn't like Sean Woodson the featherweight that fought like a heavyweight? Isn't that the guy?
yeah, yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah, yeah, and he's dope.
Bruh.
He has a chin like a heavyweight,
Yeah.
and he has a crazy guy in the world. That guy's so
Mhm.
cool.
Dude, he's cool as
His
shit.
boxing, his stand up, his overall game, his Muay Thai, his elbows, bro, are so crazy. But not only that, bro, I was looking at him signing posters the other day, like just checking into fight week this week. He got some mullet, so game
No,
over,
does he really?
game over, bro, game over.
Oh, that poor guy. What
Fernando
did you
Padilla,
do
let's
to him?
go,
Just inspiring people the wrong sort of way, bro.
dude. Yeah, right, dude. His is nice too. So yeah, it looks like he has
Dang.
like all the natural curls. Looks good.
Oh, crazy. I'm gonna clip it and put a picture of him in there so we can see.
Yeah, yeah, do it.
Crazy. Good on him.
Uh,
Yeah, I love Fernando. I think that's a sick fight. It's gonna look like two damn spiders in there fighting each other.
mhm. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
Fernando
that's
has the
fun.
length, but he's Mexican, so he can box. He can box on the inside.
He's a gangster too. Love the way he
Um,
fights.
damn. Oh yeah, another There's plenty of bantamweight fights on this. I'm excited, but even um, Adrian Yanez versus that undefeated kid, the
That Daniel
Daniel
Marcos.
Marcos. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
that's gonna be
sick fight.
exciting.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's not even on the way. Haven't moved to the main card yet.
Is that not even on the main card?
No.
Bruh, I feel like that's a main card sort of fight.
Yeah.
Davey fought both those dudes, lost to them both split decision. Pretty controversial on both those
Damn.
two.
Bantamweight division so damn good.
Dude, it's insane.
So damn good.
Hey, bro, relax. Yeah, that's a sick scrap. Who you picking on that one? What do you think? Or have you seen a lot from that Marcos?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it seems like he mixes it up a little bit more, and it seems like it'll be a striking battle.
Yeah, yeah. I
So,
think
I
Marcos
mean,
probably has the better, not better, more diverse striking
yeah,
skill set. But
yeah. But I don't know. You can never count Adrian Yanez with that out with that boxing.
yeah, bro.
I mean, he's been knocking people out. I love how he slips and rips like the 2 or 3 punch
Dude,
combo.
he operates real well in the pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
sick one. My boy Miles Johns fighting Felipe Lima. Dude, and if anybody hasn't seen anything from Felipe Lima, let me let this dog out. Keep talking.
bro, I just want to say real quick. We were talking about Miles John. Like, he's dope. He's good and everything, but he's like calling me out for like a main event fight.
Uh,
And the UFC's like, yeah, yeah. This last fight, he was calling me out, and I think he called me out for a main event fight like not that long ago, like within the last year. And like now he's fighting a guy who's like first or second fight in the UFC. It's like the UFC's not hearing him.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
not
no,
hearing
not
you,
at all.
Miles. I'm sorry, bro.
No,
Sorry.
bro. Well, after like he does a good job of kind of being in stinker fights. Like I know because I was in there with him. Like for whatever reason, like his fights just they tend to operate at like
Ugh, brother.
his yeah, he operated like
Ugh.
his pace, dude, which is terrible. So
Yeah, but his problem too is like, and you said it when you were like, "Oh, it's at the freaking apex" when you were talking about fighting. I'm like,
mm,
he was calling for a main event at the apex, and I'm like, "Bro,
yeah,
come on,
why would you want that?
come on, reach for the stars." Yeah, I know. Been there, done it. It's not that great. No,
Yeah,
just
right,
kidding.
right. Dang.
um, yeah.
It's a
Anyways,
super intriguing fight though. Like, seriously, if you guys haven't seen anything from Felipe Lima, go look at his debut fight. He was up at 145 against Muhammad Naimov. Um, super sick scrap. And if he can do that to guys at 45, he's gonna be a problem down at bantamweight because that's what we need is more problems down here.
I know. Dang, another savage. Let's go. Make me root for Miles Johnson in this one. Damn.
Yeah, seriously. Pretty much anytime anybody beats me, I'm like, okay, I hope you never lose again until we fight. So
Yeah. No, I'm going for USA in this one. Let's go, Miles.
let's go, dude. Anything else good on that one?
Anytime Cus Swanson fights, I'm like, let's go. He's fighting
Ooh,
Billy Quarantino.
Billy
As I
Q.
say it, how you say it?
Yeah, Quarantillo.
Um, yeah, I mean, anytime Cub fights, I'm like tuning in. He's been like one of my favorite fighters for 73 years. I mean, forever, forever.
Dude, that's a
Uh,
fight of the night sort of scrap too.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
100%.
Who do you got in the main event? Kobe Covington, Joaquin Buckley.
um,
17-4 versus Joaquin Buckley's 20-6. Dang. It's just crazy when you're like, oh, Kobe's been around forever. He's such a vet. And then I'm not even gonna say new because I mean Buckley's been in for a little bit, but I mean he's 26. He has more fights than like was
yeah,
like right.
yeah. No,
Someone
yeah,
like
you're
Kobe
right.
who's been in the UFC for so long.
It's crazy. Um, damn, dude. I think I just saw this interesting stat that like Kobe hasn't fought anybody younger than him since like 2018 or something like that. I don't know why it stood out to me or something. So this will be the first time since then. And I don't know. I think Joaquin Buckley he's been doing the right things and he's been looking impressive. I think he's still improving, which I feel like you can
And he looks
see.
so good at 170 too.
Dude. And how's that dude make the weight? He looks
Knocked
giant.
out Wonder Boy first one,
Yeah,
right?
insane. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was definitely not big enough to be 185 though, in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess
right?
I could see that. I could
I
see
mean, it was
that.
working some of the time. I mean, like not like he was like
Yeah, fuck.
off too bad, but he's definitely like looking better and like it looks like he's at his like full potential like for what he has, I guess, at
Yeah,
170.
I agree. I could see that. Um, yeah. So with all that being said, I'm leaning Buckley. What are you thinking?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking Buckley. I'm thinking because like Kobe looks so old in his last fight, and he's hasn't been active. And I feel like that's that's such an advantage is to be active, and I think Buckley's definitely been that. So
Right.
yeah, even though I like Kobe, I like him. USA, let's
You
go,
would.
let's go.
I love that he's USA and patriotic, but god damn, shut up, Kobe.
You know what? I like that. It just like in it's like the perfect just for like what we're dealing with right now, like with everything being so
Uh,
woke and everything, like it's just
uh,
nice to hear someone just run their mouth like Kobe, like not
dude,
caring, just for
woke
someone who
is
doesn't care,
dying.
just someone who doesn't care what people think, you know, they're just like
Right,
going
right,
off. I'm
right.
like, damn, bro,
Then why
I
you
don't
so
agree with
nervous for the
everything you
live
say,
stream,
but
dude?
let's go, huh?
Why you so nervous for the live stream then? Just kidding.
I'm nervous. I'm trying not to get you canceled.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't want to be canceled. No, dude. Woke's dying, dude. Trump's gonna be in office. Like, I think that's the. I think woke's like, it's
Let's
on the
go,
downturn
Project
right now.
2024.
It's
It's just
2025.
no,
What's 2024? See, I don't even keep up with the
yeah,
politics, dude.
yeah,
I don't know.
never mind, never
Tell me off camera.
mind. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
what do we got? What else you got for me, Vince? We talked about fights. We talked about your upcoming fight.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
What else you got for me?
What do we got? How's the new baby doing? Have we had a podcast
Don't bring my
since
kids into
you had
this,
another
bro.
one?
Don't bring my
Okay, I'm
kids. I'm
sorry.
talking about
I'm
fight. You don't
sorry.
bring your kids
Please
to
don't
war.
cancel me.
You don't
Please don't
bring the
cancel me.
women and children to war.
Well, okay. Well, we'll save for off camera because I feel bad because I've been
I
busy.
do.
I
I
don't think
miss you,
I've
bro.
checked on
I do.
you.
Yeah, I miss
I
you.
don't think I've checked on you guys and the babies,
Yeah.
dude.
To
Save me.
help.
Like a Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy, bro.
Oh
Okay.
man.
I think that's offhand. I think that's all I got for you, dude. I think we should act definitely maybe throughout camp, especially if you're here. We get some in-person ones and get a little more regular with these while we're going through camp and stuff
Yeah. Step into my office, bro.
for the both of us. What office?
Step.
Talking about?
Well, I'll be staying in your office, but step into my
Yeah, I was like,
step into my office.
oh, you're
We'll get it
retarded.
done. We'll get it done.
Okay,
I'll talk
okay.
to my guy. He'll get it edited and everything. Send it in. Wait. So hold on, real quick with
Am I
that,
your
because
guy?
yeah, you're the guy. Jamie, look that up, Vince. Um, so are you working with Millions a little bit? We're gonna be dropping some stuff with them, or
Yes.
and you're gonna be doing some interviews as well.
Yeah,
Kind of
exactly.
a
So
new thing.
I'm taking on a little more, just having a little more fun over at Millions, millions.com, where we both have profiles and some merch set up. So if you're interested in any of that, you can check some of that out there, or vendetta.com for me. Do you have a website set up? You do.
Through Millions, yeah, yeah. I have
Okay.
the links in my bio on my Instagram, and I
Hmm.
have some merch up on there, and you can also
I'll
buy
put links below too.
some. They're starting to do some gloves, so you can
Hmm.
get some signed gloves for Millions, and yeah, it's a good website for they help athletes create like merch and interact with fans through podcasts and other ways, making it easier for us to get it done. So it's cool that you're going to be working with them and you're going to be doing interviews too for them.
Yeah. Like I don't know, somewhere between like 5 and 10 times a month, I'm gonna be doing like 10 to 15 minute short interviews with other fighters, up and coming fighters, whoever I can get my hands on, really. And then everything's going to be posted
Nice.
over on Millions along with the podcast. So you can catch the live stream of the podcast there. You can find some clips from it on Millions. You can find them on the Instagram. I'm going to have links. We're trying to make some big moves for this 2025 and really start things properly. And yeah, just make some big things happen, dude. So Millions. YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed, comment, all that good stuff. Um, hit us up on Instagram. Noah, I'm gonna get you that shirt out. If anybody else wants a shirt, like I was saying, vendetta.com. Um, maybe somebody can help me think of a new theme or a new design for this upcoming fight. We'll get some new merch dropping.
Yeah, sick,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, nice to
Mm-hmm.
catch up too.
Yep.
Let's make this. Let's try to keep it at least once a week for now. I'm heading
Okay.
out to Leavenworth for the weekend, like a little like 3 or 4 day vacation, little Christmas vacation. So, but
Sick.
I'll be back mid next week. So, and then I'm planning on doing my camp over there. So definitely let's run some
Okay.
in person pods. But
Hell yeah, bro.
find us all on just cause podcast on Instagram, Ricky
Mhm.
Simone UFC on Instagram.
Vendetta 135
Let's
everywhere.
go. Yep.
Let's go.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Cheers, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you guys. Oh wait, hold on. We had a quick question. Uh, dude, what's your favorite cheat meal? Rob wants to know.
Mm, cheat meal.
You're
Cheat
big. You're
meal.
a foodie guy.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd probably be like some kind of pasta with like
Mm,
truffle in it or something like that. Something
that
crazy. Like going
that
out
sounds
to
healthy.
like going out to like a nice like dinner where I get some pasta. That's what if I'm
Just
doing something
gorging
cheap, you know.
yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah. Give me some
Yeah,
good like that.
bro.
Yeah, some bread
Mhm.
and pasta.
Well, good on you. That's very like adult of you. I'll get a bag of hot Cheetos and make my night. So,
Get some of that red 40.
yeah, bro. That's how you build up immunities to things. I
Oh
think.
yeah, I think you're right actually. I don't know. Look it up.
Something like that. I probably
All
hit it
right,
really great.
guys.
Okay, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. I gotta go get some chips. All right, deuces. And we're good. Fucking Rick.